This is Eagle Owl, and today we're going to talk about Dan Orlovsky back at it again with the disrespecting of Jalen Hurts. Also, AJ Brown confirmed he will play Sunday. And lastly, we're going to talk about Saquon Barkley embracing the Eagles culture. But let's get straight into it. All right, man. So before we hop straight into it, yes, we're going to talk about Jalen Hurts. He got fined for wearing two different colored cleats. They said they wasn't the Eagles colors, a little over $5,000. And the Jordan Brand's like, you know what? We're going to pay that fine for you. Like, come on, man. And you know what's funny about the whole thing? So it was such a unique, cool thing to do. The NFL had posted it like two shoe Jalen or something like that, right? It was a cool thing. But then they deleted the tweet. They deleted the tweet because they knew Jalen Hurts was going to get fined for it. And I guess they don't want to promote that. I look at it two different ways, even though I still think the NFL wrong. NFL is like extremely uniform. I've been places like that before, like strict uniform, like suit and tie attires. Like if they want you to wear black and white, you're wearing black and white. So I guess the NFL's on that type of time. Like, look, we want you strictly uniform because it always takes like some extremists to take it to like another level. So I guess they're trying to avoid that. Like, oh, Jalen Hurts could wear those two different colors. They don't want somebody else from a different team to take it to another level. Now they wearing one cleat blue and the other cleat pink or something like that. So I guess they don't want that. So they want to keep everything uniformed, I'm assuming. But I thought it was still pretty cool. And I don't think the colors were way off. They was just two different green colors. I don't know. I guess the NFL just don't want any loopholes and they trying to close as many loopholes as they can. You know, again, Jordan Brand holding down the fine. I know 5 racks is literally nothing to Jalen Hurts, but it's cool that the brand that he's sponsored by, like, we're gonna handle that for our guy. So that's pretty cool. But let's get into this injury report and who is out tomorrow. All right, like I stated, AJ Brown confirmed that he will play. We're gonna play that clip later in the video. Then we have Landon Dickerson. He will play. Bryce Huff is out, so he won't play this week. And Bryce Huff said some things about his wrist. He said, like, yo, the surgery, he feel a lot better. So we'll see him more later down the line. I believe he played the next game. Saquon Barkley, who's been resting, he will play. Mekhi Becton will play. Sidney Brown is questionable, something we will watch. Brandon Covey has been the full participant, but he haven't been playing with the neck injury, so he's still listed as out. As you see, everybody else is playing. But like I stated, AJ Brown spoke about his injury and will his knee affect him during the game. And let me play this clip.
To your knee, how are you? What's going on?
I'm playing. Is there anything that will affect you in the game? What happened? I don't know.
It's not game related or practice because you took that might have been the hip drop.
No,
thing.
I was fine after the game. Fine the next day. Fine the day after that. So just kind of comes with the game. I guess it's over a period of time. Stuff like that starts to happen. But you find a way to get through it, and and play through stuff. So none of us healthy. Nobody's healthy. Right?
Yeah.
So it's what it is.
How much do you look for?
I love it, man. AJ Brown confirming. He had us on ice. Like, are you gonna play? He knew he was gonna play, but he's literally playing with the media. Like, I'm playing. Like, he's gonna play the game. So shout out to AJ Brown, man. Always good to have a weapon. And I knew, like, if it's up to AJ Brown, and if he's like 85% and above, he's definitely gonna play for sure. AJ Brown being that threat, we know what he bring. Like, come on, what's understood don't got to be explained, right? AJ Brown is that guy. He's a dog. He's a beast. He's all that. type of stuff. So again, it's good to have AJ Brown out there. Only make the offense better. Him and Smitty. And I don't think Washington do the same thing as they did last time we played them. I thought they did a pretty good job on Smitty and a pretty good job on AJ. But I don't think that happens this game. I actually think they probably going to slow down Saquon for a minute. And I think AJ and Smitty going to get theirs off because we know the Washington game is a home game for us. The Washington fans keep saying, we home now, we home. Y'all home. Washington is ours. That's our home. What are you talking about? You're going to see a bunch of green out there. So these dudes going to win. The Eagles are going to win, man. I'm pretty confident they should win this game. They will win this game. Nice 1 o'clock game. It's going to be frigid cold. And yeah, man, I think the Eagles are going to look good. Offense is going to get it rolling. I think our defense stay the same as far as what they did last game. And let's see how Washington and that young rook handled it. I'm telling you, it's going to be really, really cold Sunday. And then it's going to be Sunday afternoon, 1 o'clock. It's going to be really, really cold. We know we got the vets and stuff like that can handle it. And I seen the weakness from Washington. While in the beginning of the season, that O-line looked decent. Against the Saints, they gave up like 7, 8 sacks. If you let us get that many sacks, we going to, start turning those sacks or those punts or whatever, or you guys just not scoring in general. We're going to score on our side of the ball. Y'all not going to hold the Eagles to 19 points. It's just not going to happen. Y'all struggle against a third stringer, fourth stringers. So come on, man. But again, just having AJ Brown back, it's just going to make us a lot better. Now, let's talk about Dan Orlovsky, right? He was naming the top 5 NFC quarterbacks, and he said, Jalen Hurts not top 5. I got this guy ahead of him, and let me play this clip.
Still Orlovsky.
Okay, Dan, is Jalen Hurts a top 5 quarterback in the NFC?
I would not put him top 5 right now. I think that Jalen's playing really well, but I can't take him over Jordan Love right now. I wouldn't take him over Sam Darnold right now. I wouldn't take him over Jared Goff right now. I wouldn't take him over Baker Mayfield right now. I don't think I'd take him over Jaden Daniels or Matthew Stafford either. Does it mean he's playing really well? Yes, he's playing really well, but Love is on a heater like I talked about, 26-2. Sam Darnold is 30 touchdowns and 11 interceptions. He's got 2 games this season where his passer rating's not in the hundreds. Jared Goff is 15-1 touchdown interception ratio in his last 5 games. Jaden Daniels, since the bye week, has been tremendous. Matthew Stafford's last 4 or 5 games is 11 touchdowns, 0 picks, and Baker Mayfield's as hot as any quarterback playing in the NFC right now. So it's not a knock on Jalen. It's just the other quarterback.
You know what's funny about Dan Orlovsky? When we beat the Washington Commanders, right? Or if Jalen Hurts outplayed Jaden Daniels or whatever happens Sunday, he's still not going to name Jalen Hurts top 5. He's going to praise Jalen Hurts and all the things he can do. But then when it's time to rank him, I think he disrespects him. I think saying Jordan Love and Sam Darnold is better than Jalen Hurts is disrespectful. Now, Sam Darnold's having an outlier year. I can't front, but there were games where Sam Darnold looked completely terrible. Whereas though when Jalen Hurts has those type of games where he just don't look that good, that's held against him. But when Sam Darnold had those type of games, we just, leave it at that. He got 2 top tier receivers. What's his excuse? He got a decent O-line. But they use that against us. It is what it is. But the Jordan Love thing, I just don't get. I get Jordan Love is again closing the season really well. But I just don't get the disrespect on Jalen Hurts because Jalen Hurts been doing this for a while. Jalen Hurts actually played Jordan Love week 1 and outdueled him. Come on, man. Come on, Dan Orlovsky, man. You mentioned Matthew Stafford. I know people like to hold up that 1 ring, but I seen Jalen Hurts versus Matthew Stafford too and completely blew them out. I'm just saying, the only guy that probably got a leg up on Jalen Hurts, and this might sound crazy, is Baker Mayfield. For some reason, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers always catch us at the wrong time. But you could say, they played each other and Baker Mayfield won, but no Smitty, no AJ. I think Dallas Goedert got hurt in that game at some point in that game. And then you didn't have Lane Johnson. You had no weapons. And, Baker Mayfield was cooking. I got to keep it real. He was definitely cooking. And Baker Mayfield still look good right now. If you say him, sure, we can debate it with that. But those other guys, no. Top 5 in the NFC? I don't know, man. I think it's a little disrespectful. Then Stephen A gave him the look like, bro, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? And I think Stephen A. Smith mentioned somebody else that should be in the NFC, man. This is insane. Insane, man. Dan Orlovsky with another bad take. All right, and let's get into the last topic. Lane Johnson praising Barkley. And let me play this clip.
Saquon Barkley, just the best guy ever, or what?
Yeah, he came in. He made an early impression. Just went and golfed with the bros like his first day here.
Yeah.
I saw how serious he took that, but he takes it really serious. But he was a lot of fun to play with. But yeah, I just think I would have expected him to be I guess one of the bros so early. But yeah, he fit in right from the get go, like just a guy's guy, and yeah, just the stuff he can do on the field. I haven't seen some of the stuff. I mean, I saw stuff Shady used to do, but really, like, it's the first time we've had a guy like as dynamic and can do the stuff he could do. But just putting him out wide and seeing the way he can catch the ball, probably out of the backfield, has probably been one of the most impressive things. Just me watching him.
I like Barkley, man. Barkley, he was meant to be an Eagle. It's sometimes it sucks when you're really good in college, but then it's a great thing because you could get drafted high and get more money. But it sucks because usually when you get drafted high, you go into a team that sucks. You look at Saquon, the things he doing in Philadelphia, you like, Giants, y'all really let that go to waste. I couldn't build around that. All they really had to do, the Giants, was get a good O-line. Let Daniel Jones be a game manager. Maybe they could have went far or whatever. But they just never built that O-line. And Saquon is just the leader, the guy who plays hard every single Sunday, Thursday, Friday, whatever day it is, the Eagles are playing. He plays hard. And everybody's seen it in New York. And when the Giants used to diss him, I'm like, why y'all dissing Saquon? He's cool. Y'all should be dissing the front office. And now they seeing the light. Now they going after the front office. But man, Saquon almost wasted his whole career there. Lucky they did let him go and just let him roam the free market. And he chose the Philadelphia Eagles. But again, not just his play. It's just the things he do. Like Lane Johnson said, like the dude just fit in. Like, you had guys come from other teams, but they usually don't fit in Philadelphia. Like maybe they are good somewhere else, or maybe they are stride somewhere else. But Saquon came into this environment and handled it really, really, really well. So shout out to Saquon Barkley. But that's all I got for you guys today. And hey, man, what do you think? How do you feel about the news? Saquon Barkley, Jalen Hurts being fine, Jalen Hurts being disrespected, all this good stuff. And this is Evil Al, man. I'm out.